Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
You got Mike, dude.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He's got Devontae Smith. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him, so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They go to Barkley again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get it positioned to swat it away. That is well done.
On fourth down, Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
He's throwing for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 range.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds his target, Mason. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Rattler, go!
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
70. Ready. Check, go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Samuel comes in motion left. Purdy setting up that play action. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's Brandon Ayuk, touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Eagles. With it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 3rd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down throwing for Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Charvarius Ward picks it up. Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They motion a receiver left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He crosses the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Working quickly here. 2nd down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. It's Pacheco again. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On the move, looking deep. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers trying to make some noise before halftime. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They put a receiver in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running left with Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. Get the feet down on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Flush down now to his left. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
He'll throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Back to throw it. He connects downfield on 4. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They send the tight end in motion. Now a give on the counter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
60 Bobcat. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. Completed here to McCaffrey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never...
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8.
Let's go now. Set go.
Looking to throw. Brought in by Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. They did it! He made the interception! And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chiefs down by only 1. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Rice, the motion man right. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Throwing now. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. They run with Pacheco. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now to throw. Getting out to his left. That pass is complete to Kelce. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. Has it in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here. Butker on now to kick this one away. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. On is Moody for the extra point. The extra point is up and good. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2 on that field goal lead, Brock. So now the advantage is 2 here late. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. Escapes out to the left. And the 49ers get there and take him down. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. The drive begins with Henry. Jukes out a one-stop. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. And the 49ers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for him from the 46. Pretty throwing here on 1st. That finds Ayuk complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That throw finds Kittle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They send the tight end in motion left. Purdy setting up that play action. He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st and 10 from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. He's got Andrews. This is ahead for about 5. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He finds Aguilar. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. 4th down, here's Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense...